Here's our guard dog. Go get him! Get him! Get him, guard dog! Get him! So we are back. Apologize for the lack of videos. We had some stuff come up, so I haven't been able to record too much on this channel, but make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna have tons of videos coming up shortly. So it was 30 degrees the other day. It is now 80. I'm wearing short sleeve. It is, which means the grass is growing, and before we know it, it's gonna be time to start cutting hay. So today, here's what I wanna do. I wanna get some mowing done around our lake. It's getting super high, so I wanna get the shredder over there, cut a little bit of that down. I wanna get our hay cutter. I wanna grease it, check the blades, make sure everything's ready for hay season. Because before we know it, it is gonna be time to bale. That right there is our last round bale. We're hiding it so nobody knows it's here. That's our last one. Don't tell anyone. Another thing is we've been getting a lot of questions about our farm, just general questions. So I'm gonna answer all those at the end of the video. If you have any more questions for me, leave them in the comments. I'll answer those on another video. So just make sure you stick around to the end and I'll answer all y'all's common questions. So we got our John Deere 4020 here. It is attached to a water trailer that we've been using. I'm gonna use this one for our shredder because it has a 3-point hitch, as you see here. It's got the PTO right there. So that goes perfect with the shredder. Shouldn't be too hard to take off. Just got a little pin right there we gotta take out and jack it up right there, and it should be good. So I can't jack it up anymore because the trailer right there is hitting the hitch. So I gotta turn the tractor on, raise this, then I can jack it up a little more to get that pin out. A lot of people call these brush hogs. They're a shredder to me. A brush hog is a brand. This is a shredder. It is a John Deere shredder slash mower, whatever you want to call it. Don't tell me it's a brush hog because that's a brand. So pretty simple. We got the drive shaft here. Just got to connect that after we connect this with our 3-point hitch right here. In case anyone who doesn't know why it's called a 3-point hitch, because it connects to 3 points. 1, 2, 3. That's why it gets the name 3-point hitch. Few grease spots. I should probably grease them, but since I'm only going to be doing a little bit, you got one there. I probably need to replace the blades on this bad boy. It's been sitting here a very long time. Since I'm only doing a little bit today, I won't do that, but here in the future, we're gonna have to replace the blades on this. So we've got 2 points connected. This one right here. So put this latch down. And then once we raise up, that'll put that little pin out, and that'll hold that. I'll do the same to this side too. So once we drop it, that'll raise that. So we can't get this hook to connect to this 3-point. So I'm gonna spin this out to give us more range here, to allow this to come backwards. That should be enough. So next, we need to connect this piece to the PTO. Woo, we're good. This is why being a farmer is hard. I'm already tired, I haven't even done anything. So I want to clean up some of the stuff on the edge of this tank. It's getting out of control, it's too high. So we're done cleaning up this high grass. We're really just kind of doing busy work for now, but in about 1 more month, we'll be kicking off hay and everything else, and then we're gonna be extremely slammed and busy. So really just trying to stay busy for this next month or so, cleaning stuff up, kind of babying the farm, make it look nice. Things like that. One thing we did about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago is we dug this tank out, as you see here. It was basically nothing. We used some track hoes, excavators, some dozers, that front end loader we still have, and we dug it out. We made a little island here too. I'll show you how we did that. So we dug, as you saw, all the way over there to where our 4020 is. I think you can see it right there. We dug that. We dug basically a moat around this place with the track hoe through here. We made this bridge. I'll show you the bridge. We made this little island right here. We put power on it. We've got a barbecue pit, some picnic tables, a chair, and go fishing. And we dug it all the way over there, as you see as well. It's about 10 foot deep, I would say, over there by where our diving board is. It took us a while. It was a lot of dirt. Here's how we made the bridge. So all we did for the bridge is this is just I-beam under us, and then we just screwed some wood into it, kind of made a walkway. It's pretty easy. It was, we had some I-beam laying around, so it was nice. It's a pretty long stretch though. So like I said, the grass is growing, which means it's finally time I get to use our new lawnmower. So first things first, check the tire. That looks good. Looks good. Can you see gas in there? Because I can. So review of the John Deere Zero Turn, I think it's awesome. Looks pretty nice, and it was like 30 minutes quicker on this little part than my other normal John Deere lump mower. So I wanted to get to greasing and getting the hay cutter ready, but I didn't have time today. I apologize also for the lack of videos and the lack of quality of videos. They will get better and they will get longer, and there will be more of them, I promise. Stick around. I've had a few commitments recently and I haven't had time to record. I haven't even really been at the farm that much recently because I've just been so busy with other stuff, but I will be freeing up soon because hay season starts, seasons for everything start, spring is right around the corner, which means we're about to be slammed with work. So tons of stuff coming. Stick around, I would appreciate it. I apologize for the lack of videos and lack of quality of videos. They will get better. You can quote me on that. Now, question and answers. Had a lot of questions. I'm gonna try and answer as much as I can. So our farm. This farm has been around in our family for about 80 years or so. It was my great-grandfather's. He originally did corn and peanuts on this exact land here. Literally right outside this barn, we had a cornfield. I remember when I was little, running through the cornfields, watching for snakes. Heads up, that's probably the most dangerous thing to do, is to run through the corn stalks when like this high. It's literally littered with snakes. So be careful about that. We have about 300 farming acres currently, which might not seem like a lot because I know a lot of people have like thousands, but there's only 3 of us here, just 3. We have 3 people, it's not a lot. It is all irrigated with water. We get water from a local lake. So it'll be irrigating season soon as well, so I'll show you how we irrigate. We flood irrigate about 80% of our fields, and then 2 of them we have a pivot system, and 1 of them we have a pump in our lake that we were just by where we were shredding, and we string out some steel pipe and it irrigates that way. So you'll get to see all this stuff coming up, I promise. It's just been a slow part of the month. How many tractors do we have? So currently we have a big front, well, we have a lot of off stuff, like front end loaders, maintainers, graders, forklifts. I won't really touch on that stuff because that's just smaller stuff. We have, I think like behind me, you see right here, that is a 4455. We have 5 of those. We have one 4450, one 4440, I believe. We have like 7 or 8 4020s and a 4010. It seems like a lot of tractors, I know. My grandfather had this theory. He got tired of swapping equipment. So what we do is we just have a tractor, and it might be the hay cutter, and it just literally is always the hay cutter. We don't swap equipment. It takes too much time, work, dirties you up, all the stuff. So we just buy a tractor for a piece of equipment and we just leave it on there. The 4020s is the same way. We have one or two that have hay spears on the front. They just always have hay spears. The other ones have grapplers on the front. They pick up all the square bills. That's what they do. The other ones have the rake for the hay. That's all they do. So we keep them on there. It just makes it quicker and easier. And that's the reason we have so many tractors. We also kind of just love buying tractors. We buy them, we fix them up, and we keep them. We say we're going to sell them, and we just end up keeping them. Now on the hay we have two different types of hay that we mainly do. We have a coastal hay, which is a real thin, kind of like this, if you can see that. This is just laying on the ground, so it's real old. It's really green though, like the green of a John Deere tractor. So it's just a coastal hay. And then we also do a Tifton hay, which is a much thicker hay, a higher protein. It gets much longer and a lot thicker. Whenever it's time to cut all those two, I'll show you the differences between the both. Also, we have that wheat field that I planted, I think it was last video. It felt so long ago to me because of the lack of videos. But we have a wheat field also that we'll go look at too. It's about waist high now. So we'll go take a look at that as well. So we have a total of 4 barns that we store square bells in. We mainly try to do square bells as well. In these barns itself, I think it holds about 50,000 square bells. I'm not positive. I don't remember the exact number, but about 50,000 square bells we hold in our barns. We probably make, we make a lot of round bells too, because round bells, they sell so fast. People love to get them. We just load them up in the back of their truck. They drive to their horses or cattle, and they just push it off the back of their truck, and they forget about it. So people love round bells, but we make a little less money off of round bells. So for an example, we usually sell our round bells for about $80. We sell our square bells for about $8. So we lose profit because it takes about 12 square bells into a round bell. So there's about $16 we lose off of every round bell we make, because that's 2 extra bells we could just sold as square bells. So we try and limit the number of round bells we make because it's just less profit for us. So where is our farm located? Our farm is located in Texas. We are here in Texas. You could probably tell, I don't know if I have an accent. Do I have a Texas accent? I don't know. Anyways, so the reasoning behind the naming, this is the one we probably get the most of. So the reason we have the tractor's name is to identify which tractor is which, basically. Because like I said, we have around 6 4455s. So they're all gonna look the same. So by naming it Robstown, that's where we purchased the tractor from originally. We have a few here that are named Mayhew, which is my grandfather's last name. So they're the ones we bought way back when in the 70s. We've just had them in the farm ever since. So this one's Robstown, because that's where it's from. Let's take a look at this one right here. So this 4020 probably has another name on it. So this one is called Pleasanton, because that's where we purchased that one from a long time ago. I don't even remember when. So we named them these so we know, because like every 4020 is like a little different. Some run better with the rake, some run better when we have them on the grapple. One might have a bad tire that we know about. So by having the name on it, it helps us identify which is which, because every 4020 kind of looks the same. So that's gonna wrap our video today. Not as long as I wanted, not as good of quality as I wanted, but like I said, more is coming. I can promise you. You can quote me on that, hold me to it. More will be coming, better ones will be coming. If you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the good videos that are coming down this pipeline, I would appreciate it. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye!